I started my career as in mental health in 2006. After my first divorce, it was absolutely devastating. I couldn't figure out why two wonderful people could not get along. We were both God fearing. We both, went to church. One of us was in the church, and the other one was of the church. But I thought that man was everything. So it was quite devastating. I used to be a really strict Christian woman. Christian values and morals. I did what it said. Holiness all the way. Bible thumping, Bible toting. And I was so strict, and that divorce knocked the strict right out of me. But what it knocked into me was a desire to understand people. It was at that point that I realized that my family had a pattern where the first child is always belonged to someone else, and then the parent, then they would get married. I'm talking about my aunts and uncles and stuff. They would get married, but they were in happy marriages and things like that. And so I was like, well, what's going on? So I began my journey in mental health, not just for the outside, but for me. I thought that I could heal this generational challenge that we keep going through, right? We don't want to say curse because we'll get into curses later on the show. But I just, I work with clients. My goal at that point became to help people to reach their self, that they desired self, and to maintain that person. And so I work with all kinds of professionals. I work with business people, entrepreneurs, content creators, stay-at-home moms, and when we talk about everything, family issues, mental health, deep caused anguishes, childhood traumas, again, because I am a mental health counselor. Okay, I'm that first before I am a transition coach and a love coach, self-love coach. So basically, it is my calling. It has been my calling from the beginning. Even when I became a Christian preacher, I used to sit in the office with all the preachers. We'd be robing up, and those preachers would be in there saying, they don't like people. And I'm thinking, preacher, of all people, you're the one that's supposed to like people, And so that made me decide then that, what, I really, really, really want to show the love of the gods. And so that has been my calling since I was a little girl. I've always wanted to show the love of the gods. I've always loved all kinds of living things, animals, plants. It don't matter. The only thing I don't really like is bugs. Like I'm not a bug fan. I don't try to kill them all, but I try to stay away from them. It is that kind of thing. But hey, we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a good time getting into this. We're gonna discuss the hard topics. We're going to heal, because you got to remember that transition on the outside starts with renewing the mind on the inside. And I'm going to help you renew your mind. Hey, if I can change, it is very, very possible. Ashe.